Welcome back to Moshiach in the Parsha, where we find a Moshiach connection in the weekly Torah portion. And this week's Torah portion, we don't have to look too far. We have a very clear messianic connection here, an absolutely incredible connection. It's actually one of the most clearest and direct prophecies regarding Messiah and Moshiach. And the shocking part of it is that it actually comes from a non-Jewish prophet, a non-Jewish sorcerer named Bilaam, who was hired to curse the Jewish people. But instead of curses coming out of his mouth, we got one of the most profound, amazing blessings of the entire Torah, including a very clear vision of Moshiach, that even the Rambam brings this as a halachic proof, one of his three proofs that he shows how Moshiach, Messiah, is actually rooted in the 5 books of Moses, not just in the prophets. So a little bit of the backstory over here. Balak, he's the king of Moab. He's in a great panic as the Jewish people are moving through the desert. And he's terrified, and he hires Bilaam. He was known for a very powerful speech to use his powers to curse the Jewish people. And not with swords, but with his words. And the story goes that Hashem had other plans. Every time Bilaam tried to curse, only blessings came out of his mouth. And in the 7th portion, the 7th Aliyah, which corresponds to the day of Shabbat, Bilaam delivers an amazing prophecy. In English, he proclaims the following. He says, "I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near." And he writes, "A star will go forth from Jacob, and a scepter will rise from Israel." Now, these aren't like vague words. According to the Rambam in the Laws of Kings, he writes that this is a direct prophecy about Messiah, the Moshiach. He uses this verse as a proof that the concept of Messiah and Mashiach is embedded within the Torah of Moshe, and not just like in the later prophets like Isaiah and other prophets. They're full of Messiah, but he's trying to bring a proof within the Torah of Moses, the 5 books of Moses, we also find Mashiach. Yes, even a non-Jewish prophet like Bilaam gives us clear Torah evidence of the arrival of Mashiach. Pretty incredible. Bilaam also describes the Jews as saying, like a lion they rise, like a king of beasts they lift themselves up. Now this is pretty amazing. This verse, another prophecy in our Parsha, he's describing the Jewish nation as going to rise with power and courage, like a lion. And this is unbelievable, because earlier this year, the IDF launched a military operation called Yakum KaLavi, directly quoting Bilaam's prophecy. And it's literally like Torah's words are just leaping into the headlines of modern news. Bilaam, who's hired to curse, ends up describing not just ancient strength, but of current reality, what we're seeing right in front of our eyes. Bilaam tried to bring darkness, and Hashem used this same prophet to bring light. And prophecy regarding Moshiach and the rise of the Jewish people. And this perhaps is a very important point here, that even in the world which looks like it's upside down, where enemies may look like they're rising and there's a lot of confusion in the world, but the light is already planted. The prophecies are already there. The signs are showing. And the Rambam is reminding us that this isn't just a matter of hope, but it's a fact of Torah. We're not waiting for the story of Messiah to begin. We're literally living in the middle of these prophecies. We saw Bibi Netanyahu went to the Kotel and he put in the notes right before the operation with literally quoting from this week's Parsha about the Jews will rise up like a lion. After the operation, he went back to the Kotel and he said the Jews did rise up like a lion. We're seeing this in front of our eyes. Just like that part of the prophecy is coming true, so shall we witness the prophecy regarding the messianic redemption fully manifest completely in front of our eyes, even before Shabbat. And we will all be together in Jerusalem with all of our loved ones right now. Have a wonderful, amazing Shabbat.